What's up, troglodytes and the female version of troglodytes? I'm back with another video. And welcome to a new series I'm gonna call OverReact, where I'm going to react to all the garbage or just anything I want to react to. So in short, it's just me reviewing stuff. What more did you expect from me? Now today's episode is on Disneyland after COVID-19 pandemic stuff. If you don't know, which I'm pretty sure you do know, everything was shut down, including Disneyland, for the COVID-19 pandemic. And I went to Disneyland recently, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and they just recently opened it like a few months ago. I'm gonna be rating it from how Disneyland was before COVID, since I went in February before it closed. So how I'm rating it is how much it compares to how it was before COVID. Not the park by itself, but compared to how it was before COVID, if that makes sense. So 1 out of 10 would be a city carnival, and 10 out of 10 being perfect and beyond how it was compared to Disneyland. With that hopefully out of our way, let's begin. The rides were pretty good. The first one I went to was Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout and California Adventure. I didn't notice anything wrong and the ride was working swell. And on our last day, me and my cousin got sang happy birthday to before we started the ride, so +1 points. Radiator Springs Racers was only shut down once, I think, and I wasn't even on it. Incredicoaster was working well with Soaring Over the World. Midway Mania, that was also working well. But one thing, me and my brother's blasters were not working, so they let us hop on it again. And I even managed to get the high score on that vehicle, so, you know. I also made it on the new Spider-Man Web Slingers ride. It's pretty much just Midway Mania and Rise of the Resistance had a child. Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, same thing. It was cool and for sure an arm workout, and you fling your hands out to hit these little spider bot things. It was pretty good. But you do get an arm workout and it can be exhausting. But yeah, to be honest, I would just say Midway Mania. I don't know if it's worth getting a boarding pass just yet for it, but you know, cool experience because it's like Rise of the Resistance, and I guess if you're into the little arcade games like Midway Mania. Also, for Avengers Land, I really liked the design and what it was all about, though there weren't a lot of places to shop and really to do. I did like the Doctor Strange place and the whole theming of it, but then, you know, other than that, it was just kind of bland. I did see the Loki version of Loki, if that makes sense, from the Disney Plus show. And man, that was just an incredible experience. Now for Disneyland. On our first day, rides like Indiana Jones and Big Thunder had special effects that were not working or present. Like the smoke clouds in the TNT room for Big Thunder, Railway Mountain, whatever it's called. The projection in the skull along with fire in Indiana Jones on the first day weren't even there. And the boulder wasn't even there as well. No flickering lights at all, it was just no boulder. Also, side note, it's really funny to see Indiana Jones just go, there's a boulder, and then you just go another way. It's like you just went another route pretty much, but you didn't. Other than that stuff, it was great and it got better every single day as I led up to the fireworks shows. I went on the Haunted Mansion for the first time and I absolutely loved it. The wait lines were obviously shorter due to limited capacity in Disneyland, and it made walking spaces and lines so much more better. It was hot, and usually if something good was short, everyone else had the same idea to go to that ride. So yeah, some rides were a bit long, but then they usually depleted quickly. And like I said, yes, it was so hot at Disneyland. I think it's because of the air, because I'm not from California. Star Wars Land, or Galaxy's Edge, was pretty good, but the first day to last, things went from to good. Like the hacking effects on the Disney Go app. Instead of making noises or smoking, it didn't really do anything until the last day. The 1st of July, that was. I swear, Disney special effects were down or something, and they had to save up for the fireworks show for the 4th of July and stuff. Rise of the Resistance was amazing as always. And in Smuggler's Run, the person in charge of Lando, or Mando, whatever his name is, the animatronic wasn't working, so there's a video. But then, next time I went on that, he was back. Now the next thing is, I missed 2 important things. Not like rides or any topics, but the fireworks show and the refurbished Matterhorn ride. Matterhorn, I don't know. So basically, I decided not to go for the night when they did the surprise fireworks show. So I didn't get that at all. And also, I didn't decide to go on the new refurbished Matterhorn because they also released that early, which you know, thank me for not being there. I was obviously the good luck charm. Though my family said they were both good, so that's all good. Also, something I noticed about the park, I noticed that the employees seemed to either not care or just really tired. When scanning a queue for us, like a boarding pass or something, they would get about halfway and then just say, go ahead. And you'd see different outfits of people from certain areas, like a restaurant outfit ordering something from a stand, or talking about lunch. It's honestly fine, they're humans, but I've never seen it happen in Disney before. I did hear once that either Disneyland or Disney World is supposed to feel like a movie, so that's why all the employees are called cast members, but I don't know. Also, not to discredit, some of the older employees who worked before COVID, I'm assuming, they were really happy to be serving you and actually caring for you to a degree. We went to the Craftsman's Cafe, if that's the right name, in the Grand Californian, and the chef/waiter was really kind. He offered us forks and napkins, and etc. to anyone else. Shout out to those people, I guess. Also, paper straws that they would hand out suck, so I guess just bring your own straws. But then, yet again, not that big of a deal. I ended up just chewing on the straws because I was bored. Now, this section is a little bit more of a joke, but there are some really odd occurrences. You will always see these old people in the automatic wheelchair things that move for you. And I kid you not, it's like that one episode from The Amazing World of Gumball where they have the senior citizens gang because they're everywhere. I don't get it. It's just insane. And another weird thing is the trend where families will wear these matching shirts or whatever with stuff like mom, dad, son, daughter, or just some like cheesy Disney line or whatever, etc. I'll show more examples on screen, but my question is why? And why are they everywhere? That's a question I can't even answer myself. It was just an odd occurrence. And if it's not an SCP in the next year or something, I'm gonna be upset. Also, something really cool. Me and my cousin got told happy birthday by cast members and just even regular people. It was really wholesome and brightened the rest of our trip. So thank you if you did. And yeah, if you have a birthday and you're heading to Disneyland, definitely ask for a pin when you go to buy something because it honestly was just an amazing experience. As we come to a close, I said that Disneyland was getting better and is trying to make an enjoyable experience for all. Yes, some things were off or not really spot on, but they just got back from a pandemic as we all did. And I'm pretty sure California is paying people who are not working, so I can see why they would be kind of unenthusiastic to work and get things going, you know? But all I can say is Disney is trying and they are so close. I give after COVID Disneyland an 8 out of 10 compared to how it was to pre-COVID. And with that out of the way, thanks for watching. Now, before you go, this is only part 1 of a 2-part, I guess, review. If you want to stick around to see me ranking the rides on a tier list, be sure to subscribe and turn on the gosh dang notifications for that when it comes out. Man, the script's really weird. And if you enjoyed what you saw and want to support me, a like is a click away. Thank you all, and have a good evening or morning or whatever the time it is. I honestly don't care.